hold on. Keep it going. Keep it going. Turn it back up. Turn it back up. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show we talk about everything crypto, stocks, charts, passive income, having fun every day, all day. We are here for you guys, to bring you guys this great crypto content. I'm here with my co-host Stacy on this good Saturday. And on this Saturday today, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I got like this much energy, and if I seem super excited, I'm like forcing it out because you ever get like tired and you have like delirious energy. You got to get work done. You gotta
Yeah,
still
yeah.
like.
As long as you have that coffee right next to you, it's so we can actually get some.
I got energy drink today, so it's
Oh,
serious. It's
you're
serious today.
full game today, full game. Wow, I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Overall, what were you
guys,
saying?
today we have an amazing, amazing stream for you guys today. I'm super excited. I don't know. It looks like it's showing our countdown right now. Oh, there you go. Perfect. I'm super excited because we're going to have a fun space today. Our Saturdays is where we react to some of the wildest things that we see in crypto. Some funny things, some serious things, all kinds of stuff. So you guys are definitely gonna have a blast and you're gonna laugh it off with us. We have a couple of videos, some tweets, some just chaotic stuff happening in the trenches right now. How the state of the trenches is right now is actually pretty funny. Some of the group chats that I've been put into, some of the spaces I've been put into have been absolutely insane. And you know what, I'm here for it until we get back on the bull run. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, for sure. I've been sitting around like watching. It's funny, like when everybody's kind of trying to figure out like what's the next narrative, what are we gonna do now, what's kind of happening, and like you just start to see people just acting up all over the place.
Right,
It
right.
is pretty funny. Um, right now, I wanted to just see where we are in this market. Got to do it every day. Got to look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. And what I'm really looking for, of course, is for us to get above this 93K level. We're bouncing a little bit, so it's getting people a little bit hype. The price. It's so crazy how much the price like affects everyone's emotions and the way that people act, the jokes that they tell. It gets even this market gets hella funny when the price starts doing crazy things. But right now, we're basically just waiting, see if we're going to get above this 93K level. But overall, I'm pretty bullish because of this chart right here, the monthly.
Mm.
Um, if we bounce right here, then we should see ourselves at some crazy levels. Now, if you don't watch my channel, then you might not know what these lines are on this chart. This first line right here, 133K for Bitcoin, is the breakout target of this entire pattern. So if this pattern breaks out, which it is right now, um, the target of that would be first 133K and second 246K Bitcoin right now. And I have people talking about on my timeline saying Bitcoin's going to 2 million or
Two
1.
million.
Yeah, 1.5 million. That's what, like, I was trying to bring up the tweet before the stream to show you that, these people are saying that it's going to 2.5 million.
Two
Uh,
2 million is a little bit extreme, but I'll definitely say it can definitely hit like 200K, sure. But 2 million is a little extreme,
Yeah,
guys.
2 million is a little extreme for me too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this right here. The breakout of this target right now is 248K. So if we bounce right here, those are the levels that I'm expecting, and that's just to like, just to explain to some people like, why is this guy smiling and bullish for? Like, what the hell's going on in his head? I just want to show you guys what I'm looking at on the charge. Yo, shout out to DJ Straps. Let's see what Joseph is
Hello,
talking
DJ
about.
Straps.
He said XDC R3 Corda. So you're with the ISO 2020 XRP gang, right? Am I correct? If that's true, let me know. If you're XRP, if you're XRP Army or whatever, let me know in the comment box. Like, should I buy more XRP? I keep telling people if XRP is going to 500, I'm gonna hold 20 of them, and
Yeah.
that should be a nice gain. If they go to 500, tell me if I need more. Let me know. Am I wrong?
No, I'm definitely holding some XRP with myself right now. What I do need to buy is some Cardano because I keep hearing Cardano everywhere I go. So I definitely have to get in on the Cardano game.
Yeah, let me pull up the Cardano chart real quick. I hope you guys don't mind if I, straight away pull up this chart real quick. Oh, Cardano looks just like Bitcoin on the monthly. Interesting.
Mhm.
This chart is very interesting. What's the weekly saying? Yeah, pretty interesting. Cardano is doing some interesting things. They're in the White House. Charles Hoskinson is, always trying to be where he thinks it's going to be good for the coin. So maybe I'm not really hating on any coin right now because I don't know what could happen in the market right
Right.
now. Um, I don't know. I don't know if you've seen this video right here. I just
God,
thought it was.
I'm
I,
scared. I'm scared already.
I
I'm
just thought
scared
it was
already
pretty
to see
funny.
this video. Oh,
Um,
okay.
So to go along with our title, do you
Okay.
guys think this is real? Did you guys see this
No,
right here?
we're not seeing what you're showing. Oh, there you go.
And it's very cool. Isn't that great? Just went up yesterday. Wow.
There's no
Think Joe
way.
Biden would do this? I don't think so. Do you think he'd think of it? Do you think he knows what it is? No, but look at it. So
There's no way.
What do you think? What do you think?
Wait. Go back to it. Go back to it real quick. Go back to it.
and
I
it's
need you
very
to zoom
cool.
in on this white paper really quick.
Isn't that
I
great?
need you to zoom in.
Just went up yesterday. Wow.
It says, pause it.
Think Joe Biden
It's
would do
it's
this?
the Bitcoin white paper.
I know. It says a peer to peer electronic cash system,
Yeah,
a purely peer to peer version of electronic cash would allow. I don't know.
would allow
I think,
online payments to
I
be
don't
sent
know.
directly from party to another without going through financial institutions. That's the actual Bitcoin white paper. um,
It seems very short of a white paper for it to be a Bitcoin white paper. If I'm being honest, because
yeah,
I feel like it's a lot more complex than just that
then
one
just that one, just the
that
first
one
page.
page, that one page with like a bunch of nonsense. I can't even read it completely.
Right. Susie said, "You gotta be kidding me." Yeah, it's not actually the white paper. it's
That's
it's a
crazy, and they
it's a
have it framed and everything.
yeah. But it would be pretty interesting. It's like the White House is all big on Bitcoin right now, but really, like what's really happening is they're not big on Bitcoin right now. They're big on stable coins. They're big
Hmm.
on whatever is going to boost that U.S. dollar.
Yep,
Something that you got to keep in mind when we're looking at this.
exactly. USDC,
This is the state of the trenches, right?
man. It really is at this point. It really is. That 0.01% is probably the best thing I've ever heard all week
Yeah,
because
it's been a tough week around the market, especially um, in those memes. You know what I mean? Because they were going up the most, not because they're memes or anything. Like usually, what has the most attention and what goes up the fastest comes down the fastest. We're seeing that with meme coins. We're seeing that with like Hyperledger, Deep Book. There's a bunch of projects that were actually doing like amazing in the last couple of weeks, and they're hurting right now.
yep, exactly. And that's why I mentioned before it's not just about the marketing aspect of it, it's also in regarding to the market, and people having money to even invest into your projects.
That definitely is true. Now, let's take profit because look, this guy says, I really had 3x my salary of meme coins and didn't sell a single one of them. And am I actually retarded? Am
Yes.
I
I'm sorry.
actually
I'm
retarded?
sorry to say, but you are, sir. I really am sorry to say, but you really are, because that probably is down to zero right now, and your wallet is hurting. It's burning.
Yeah, every single cycle, there's always people who's like, damn, I should have sold. It's two things. When the market starts going up, it's I should have bought more. And then when the market's going down, it's I should have sold, I should have took profit, I should take profit. Like guys, if you're up 10x in a project right now and it's made you some new money, you know what I mean? I mean new money in a way where it's like this is amount of money that it's new to you. You know what I
Right.
mean? Take
Right.
some of that money and go like change your life a little bit. These coins
Right.
will still be here. There will be another cycle. And if crypto goes away, then guess what? There'll be something else that takes its place as like the new comer on the block for investing or whatever, right?
Right.
There's
But
always going to be something.
like I've seen so many people bash on other people if they just take a 3-2x. And I'm just kind of like, why are you bashing me if I want to go and take a quick 3-2x? Like, and especially in this market, I'm gonna go ahead and take that quick 2-3x. I don't care if it goes back up, whatever. And that's where it comes to not being greedy in the market. Because right now, guys, a 2-3x sounds phenomenal to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
got to
really,
take what you can get when you can get it. If we're on a downtrend,
don't
yeah,
be bashing me for taking a 2-3x because I will, and I don't care if you made the project and you want me to hold and you want me to have diamond hands. I'm sorry, but your project is not going to last that long in this market. I do apologize, and this is why right now I'm all in on NFTs and altcoins.
yeah. If they come back around, then cool, I can hop back in. And I just want to say, like, if you believe in a project, right? This is something because most of the people who are like, don't sell, it's because you're a part of like this community and all this stuff. And I'm just like, yo, look, I'll be a part of your community, but I won't lose money for you guys. You know what I mean? Because if I don't take my profit, and somebody else in this community is going to take their profit, and not only that, a bunch of people are just going to exit because a lot of people are just in this community to make money anyways. And when it goes the other way, they're gonna sell, leave me holding my bag. And I've been in this market for 3 cycles. I don't want to be waiting for another cycle again. I don't want to be sitting around going, I got these bags. I can't wait till they go back up. Because guess what? Like 80% of them don't go back up.
Yep.
Only maybe 2 or 3 might come back around, and those 2 or 3 will save you. Don't get me wrong; those 2 or 3 can save your whole portfolio. But if you're sitting there and you're holding 10 altcoins and you're like, oh, all of these are gonna freaking 1,000x in the next cycle, or all these are gonna do that, like make sure that you're in some pretty dope ass coins for
Right.
that to even happen. Because like, man, um, okay, here's something that you might like right here, and I'm
Okay.
gonna read this. I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna leave it for you. I think you might like this one. It's not a video or anything, but it's a what you call it, two
I
graph.
like how you're just like Stacey's gonna like it. She's gonna vibe with it.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let's see.
this one.
Okay.
This one.
I'm excited. Guys, we may have, I swear, we probably have some crazy things lined
No,
up.
no, no. This one's not that crazy. We got some crazy videos and stuff to get into. This one's more on the market side of things.
Crypto startups should be allowed to raise money with NFTs, says the SEC leadership. Commencer Hester Pierce said Friday NFTs could be the next crypto sector the agency addresses when an exempt state. Wow. I
Hmm.
agree.
Pretty big for
I
NFTs, huh?
agree. I agree because, guys, I mentioned before, like when you have NFTs, you believe in something. You like the artwork. Like you get into NFTs not because like you're just in it for making money, but because you actually believe in it. You actually like the art. I personally, like, I've seen so many projects where I'm like, if I buy this right now, I'll probably make some good money. But I don't buy it because I just don't like the art, and it's not me. I don't want to. I don't want to flex it. I want to be able to flex my NFT.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So they said Stoner Cats raised 8 million of NFTs to fund their show. The NFT offers holders certain perks, including access to view the series. Interesting.
Wow.
Similar, the Fly Fish Club raised 14 million. Damn, these SEC projects are cooking. To fund a construction of a members only private restaurant. What? To
That's
fund a
wild.
restaurant. I think this, NFTs for funding things is a way better way of funding things than meme coins. I saw somebody today saying, and I forgot what kind of research he was, but he's like, yo, should I make a meme coin to fund my research? And a lot of people were like, no, like it's not the way to do it. A meme coin is not
It
the way.
used to be. It used to be, but now it's not at
Yeah,
all.
I always felt like it was a bad way because like in meme coins, everyone's trying to make money, right? Like
Right.
instantly. It's not like, oh, I mean, I never bought a meme coin thinking I care about this founder and what he's building, and I hope he takes my money and builds it and boosts the token, you know.
No,
But for
I definitely
NFTs,
think NFTs have a lot more about, and people hold more. And people want to see it where people are like, oh my god, I have something you really really want, and people like that feeling that they're like, oh yeah, I have this NFT, and I'm gonna, until you give me 100 soul, I'm not gonna sell it to you. So I feel like and if you have a project, because there's so many holders and people are just willing to like mark up the prices of their NFT, that's really going to help you with growing that capital for whatever project you're trying to accomplish.
that's true, and able to like have fun in it.
Yeah.
This one always pisses me off right here. It says, this guy will get traded by like a 16-year-old DJ with a smartphone.
Yep. Exactly.
Chances are, I mean, yeah, for real. But chances are this guy might be trading with like, hopefully, if you got all those damn screens, you're trading with like at least 200K or something like that. Like
Nah,
a point one better be like a
this is too much. This is like first of all, I always say this, and men don't come for me, but men are horrible multitaskers. So I can't
mm,
even imagine a man having all of these screens and trying to pay attention to all of them and making sure that none of them are losing money.
yeah. I
Come on.
mean, or what if it's all one chart? You never know. What if that's the 1 second chart and then the 5 minute chart and you're just like,
But why do you need it in like 20,000 screens? That doesn't make sense. I'm
yeah,
good with my one. Honestly, I'll be good with two screens. If anything, I'll be good with two screens. But like more than two is kind of wild.
yeah.
Unless if
I have a
you're like
buddy
doing
who
content creation or something, then maybe. But I don't know.
yeah, I have a buddy who like he is constantly trading like moving stuff around a rate. I'm like, bro, if you need to be staring at the screen like that, then you probably need to switch up your strategy.
Right.
Like you should not have to be like focused all crazy, you know. And I know with memes, there's like, of course, those moves crazy, but like with the regular trading or stocks or whatever, if you gotta sit there like that and be glued, or else you're gonna lose money. Like switch up the strategy.
Yep.
That I mean, that's how I, at least for myself, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if my, you know, what, like if I need all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't know. This is just not it for me at all. I could never.
I'm looking at some of these videos that you sent me to see like which one I want to put up next, and the ones that are always funny is I don't know why, my bad. If you like the guy, but like the bit boy ones.
Oh yeah, he's a character, man. I
I'm
can't wait.
like, we need a guy. We need a guy like every. I feel like every cycle we need to have a big boy guy, a big boy type of dude.
I feel like until Big Boy is gone, I don't think there's no. Honestly, like he's just one of a kind guy. I'm sorry, but that guy, he's just like he's all over the place. Have you seen the one picture where he had his whole eye black, like completely, and said that somebody like jumped him or something? I don't know if you ever saw that.
No, no, really.
Yeah, so he had a whole black eye, and like he was saying like somebody like found him or something and then like jumped him for whatever reason. And I was just like, this guy, like, I don't know what he's be getting into. And then he has that one video where he's just like yelling at the camera and saying like, shut the fuck up, like going all crazy. Like, and I'm just like, okay, like you guys just at this point you're full of clickbait.
Yeah, yeah. I was always wondering, like, you know, especially towards the end when he started doing them bin coins and all this stuff. I will say though, this guy, he's probably one of the most entertaining guys in crypto. I will say, I will give him that.
He's living his life, man. He's living his life. Look at him. god.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on with that guy
He's
through
like
his.
in a music video right now. That's what he's doing. He's feeling himself. Look at him. Oh, he's just went in my
Oh man, let me see.
gosh.
What's the market doing? That guy's big boy so happy. You think he's gonna win his case or what?
No, no, no.
All right, so let me know what you feel about this. Everybody, let me know in the comments too if you guys think this is a good idea. If you think she's crazy. She says Senator Loomis, which I like her because she was one of the ones who was like, she was a crypto degen in Congress when it was like not the popular thing before Trump was there, when they were still doing their Operation Chokehold. She says the government should dump its gold reserves and buy Bitcoin, and then they say you're not bullish enough. So,
Oh my, straight clown face from the jump.
the first one on there
Wow.
is the clown face.
What do you think about that?
I think it's a terrible idea. I mean, because like I don't like the whole like Bitcoin and gold gotta compete thing.
Mm,
It's like Bitcoin or gold. We should have digital gold, and then we should have gold reserves because gold is that thing. Like gold for thousands of years has been the number one thing that we could all agree like this shit's valuable.
right.
We all want it. Nobody turned down gold throughout any time in history, right? So now we got Bitcoin, but it's like, I don't think we should get rid of gold. If we don't know what's going on, so if somebody went and just did an EMP, said, "Get all the electronics out of here," we gonna need gold. You know,
But maybe she's saying this because she knows something we don't.
maybe.
You
I
know,
don't know. What do you think? Something
she's
we don't.
really, she's really up there. So, like, and a lot of these guys, they're behind the scenes of a lot of stuff that we don't pay attention to or we don't even have access to. So, she maybe knows something we don't. And that's why she's saying this.
Yeah, that's a good point. It could be. It could be something like that. That's why she's saying, or she could be too damn bullish. She could be like,
Yeah, or she's just pro Bitcoin maxi at this point.
yeah, I think she's definitely like a Bitcoin maxi at this point. But I feel like we shouldn't start comparing. Like, oh, should we keep water or should we keep food? No, we gonna need both. You know, that's how I'm feeling. That's what I feel like the argument is right here.
Oh, but did you know that you can survive 30 days with just drinking water?
Yeah, okay, that's true. I give you that. You're gonna be hungry as hell, but
And a lot of Muslim people do it for Ramadan, where they have to fast and all they drink is just liquid. So
yeah,
I mean, it is possible.
yeah. I went to a conference in Detroit where they were doing like it was like a crypto slash psychedelics conference.
Oh,
I was speaking at it. It was pretty interesting, but a lot of people there were doing like these. They do like a 90-day fast. It's like one of their things, and it's like for 90 days they don't have food or water. Yeah,
wow.
which is crazy.
Wait, how do you survive that?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they do to get their moisture, but I know they don't consume anything like through the mouth. I don't know how they actually get hydration, but like people actually die doing that. Like it's
Of
crazy.
course. You
Yeah,
have no
people.
nutrition, no nothing. I mean, I understand just doing a water fast,
Yeah,
but not even having food or water is kind of wild.
yeah. I
That's
was even tripping. Like,
starvation.
how do they survive? Like, where do they? Because I heard you only go a couple days without water. I could only go a couple hours. So
Yeah, no, I'm even feeling thirsty as we're talking, but I'm like
as
my
we're
lips
talking
are
about it,
feeling dry right now. Oh
right?
my god. And I don't even have my chug of water with me right now. I need to go get it. But yeah, I can't I don't think I could do it. Honestly. I need my water. I need a snack. I love snacks. I can't
Right.
I can't do it.
What? Oh, what is this? Morning routine. Morning routine. My bad, guys. I'm over here trying to find the right stuff to play, and a lot of the video now I have to. Let me just say it real quick. Like now, I have to be a little bit careful of what we can play so that it doesn't mess with our viewership or whatever. So I have to like double check. So bear with me. You know, um, this is This is the homegirl Leah right here. Let's see what she has to say. I didn't watch this. Did you see what she's talking about?
She said, "Why the crypto bull run is not over? It hasn't even started, though."
It hasn't even started, guys. Look,
Okay, but let's see what she has to
yeah,
say.
it hasn't even started.
Okay, let's talk about crypto because everybody thinks that the bull run is finished, but I actually disagree, and here is why. So, Fidelity have just filed for a Solana spot ETF, and given how pro crypto the current SEC is and current US government is, it's only a matter of time now until hundreds of millions of dollars of institutional money starts to flow into the crypto market. Huge news. Also, this week, the SEC just dropped the lawsuit against XRP, and the US government lifted sanctions and bans against Tornado Cash. This is so bullish. It shows us that the US government is serious and is dedicated to being pro crypto and everything that it stands for in terms of privacy and freedom. So if you want to get prepared and start buying crypto in preparation for this next leg up, then I would recommend using the Bluefin exchange. I personally use them. It's easy to use. There's no KYC. And actually right now, if you want to trade futures with is. Say you deposit
All
$1,000.
right, so now she get into the ad. So okay, crypto is bullish right now. I agree with her. You guys already know I agree with her, and I'm looking at my chart. The chart says we're right on a bounce level. A lot of people are saying that. You know, a lot of people always say this. Let me know what you think about this idea that the big guys, the institutions, she's talking about institutional holders, are saying that these institutions are trying to suppress the price so that they can get it lower. Like now that they have the green light, right? Because they got Trump in there. Trump's basically saying it's good, go ahead, do good business. And now you have all these guys who apparently would never touch it before are like, yo, let's suppress the price. We're not going to buy it at 100K. That sounds stupid. We're not going to buy the top. How do you feel about that?
Well, first of all, I just want to say the bull run it hasn't even started.
Yeah.
So, to say that the bull run is not over yet, it hasn't even started. And that's my opinion. I mean, everybody else can say something otherwise. But the reason I obviously believe that the bull run hasn't even started is because the bull run for NFTs are starting now. Like, I don't know if you guys been looking at the timeline, but
Mhm.
everybody has been talking about NFTs. And who was the person that was talking about NFTs before the bull run of NFTs started? Me. And nobody wanted to listen to me. And everybody was like, Stacy, why are you talking about NFTs? Isn't that? Well, here's why. Because we're in a cycle, guys. And when we're in the cycle, it starts off with NFTs. Just like how we started off in 2021. We started off with NFTs. NFTs blew up. Everybody was making crazy money with NFTs. NFT projects were blasting off everywhere. And then from NFTs, that's when all the altcoins started going up and everything in the market started looking better, and then the meme coins, and then it just keeps rounding off and on and on and on. And this is how the cycle starts, and this is how the bull run is starting. So if anything, the bull run is currently about to start. So just watch out, guys. Really, I'm telling you, go make that money on those NFTs right now, because as soon as the NFTs kind of die down, that's when everything else is gonna go up.
Hmm. Okay, okay. I was hearing what you're saying. I'm like, huh. I was trying to verify some of the stuff. I'm like, you're kind of right um, about the NFTs and stuff. But I was looking at. I've been thinking about it for a minute. I'll
Mhm.
just say I've been thinking about it for a minute. That like everyone's saying, oh, it's the bear market. It's over. This and that. And I'm thinking to myself like, I don't think it started yet.
Mhm.
I don't even know. You know what I mean? I feel like yeah, there was a bunch of things happening with all this inflow of people gambling with meme coins, but I don't really think that that shows a full on view of like the cycle.
Right.
And I always pull up this chart right here. That's just the chart of Bitcoin, and these blue lines right here are the cycle, the halving cycle.
Mhm.
So you see, like the price does some very interesting things. What I mapped out in here is some pretty interesting stuff, right? Like, for example, from the first halving that I got in the market, 2016, until the peak, it was like 550 something days. Then we had our 2021 run that you just talked about. The cycle lasted for like 581 days. So when we look at where we're at right now, from the beginning to the peak was 581 days. Where we're at right now is like we're only about 350 days in.
Mm,
This red line right here would be the area that it usually bottoms out, like if because it's the numbers are pretty damn similar. You know what I mean? From the peak to the start of the next bull run, it's like 850 days or 881 days. Basically, I'm just saying all this to say that like according to history, if history repeats and we can see that these charts are rhyming pretty well, um, we're only like halfway towards getting to our all-time high or getting to the peak of the
right.
market cycle, which is why I think if we bounce here, we could easily head up to 133k Bitcoin, and that would mean that the bull run hasn't really started yet.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, the chart is kind of confirming what people are saying. You
Right.
know,
And I just want to know why do people think that the bull run has started with the way that the market is? I'm confused.
because look, if you look at this Solana chart, now majority of the people on CT are on Solana, right? Now
Right.
Solana's chart looks a lot different from that Bitcoin chart because you have this huge run up right here,
Hmm.
and this huge run up is it that's a bull run, that's parabolic price action. Then you have this double top or this double top on the shorter time frame, but this pattern here is you know oh oh, chart sticking. This pattern is like typically a bearish pattern and it just broke down. So it's like Solana, because it was a runner for so long in this market, it might do this and have to curve up while everything else barely starts to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when people are saying it's a bear market for Solana, it could be. It definitely could be. But also because Solana is pretty bullish, and then if everybody starts to get super bullish, yeah, then I think it'll just pump again. You know.
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, me personally, I definitely don't think that anything is having a quote unquote bull run. If anything, that is slowly moving up again is those NFTs. Recently, because one project was recently launched, it was called Sir Monzano, and it
Hmm.
cost everybody talking about it. And from that, all these other projects start coming out of the woodworks.
What was the project called?
It was called Sir Monzano.
Sir Monsanto. I'm gonna try to find
Yeah,
it.
and it was an NFT of like an apple, and the guy was a guy that looks like from Rick and Morty,
Mhm.
yeah, the scientist guy. And I thought it was such a cool project. I was so mad because I was sitting there ready to mint my free NFT. I was like, oh my god, I'm ready to click, I'm ready to click.
Mhm.
I was about to, as soon as I went to go click, gone, all of them gone, and I was like.
It probably got botted.
I was so mad. I was like, you got to be kidding me. And they were already from the jump of the launch, they were already at 3 Sol. I don't know what they're at right now, but 3 Sol to start off is absolutely crazy. And this is how you know that the NFT bull run is starting now. And somebody else,
Three. They were free and they went to 3 Sol.
yep,
Wow. That's.
yep.
Hold on. Let me look. I ain't seen that project, but I haven't been in the NFT space. So you're gonna have to keep us. You're gonna have to keep us hip to
Well,
what's going on in the
there's
NFT space.
apparently a free NFT 5 Sol now. DJ Strap says it's 5 Sol now. Holy
Holy
wow.
sheesh. Sir Monsanto's 5 Sol. Oh, this is it right here. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, right there.
Right here. Oh, it minted out. Oh, okay, it was free. There was
Yeah, go
3,000
ahead
of
and
them.
click yeah, the collection. I'll tell you the floor
Oh, here we
price.
go.
So it's currently sitting
Yeah,
at
3 point. Oh, yeah. Floor
wow.
price is 5.4 sold. Damn. And these are not even revealed yet, are they?
I- that's
Because
what I'm
these are all the same. These are not
Yeah,
revealed.
I don't think it's supposed to be where everybody has the same. I think they
Mhm.
just haven't revealed it. Because from what I understood when I was in the spaces, they were saying that they have like so much more that they're working on behind the scenes, that it's not just going to be this project, and it's going to be attached to more stuff.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they're working on or what they're going to be doing, but it looks interesting.
Oh, okay. What's that other free mint you were talking about today? We need. You got any more of those free mints? Oh
Well,
man.
I do know that Bark from the Digital Dogs, if anybody know who Bark is, you can search him up on X right now. He apparently is having a free mint today at 2 p.m. Pacific. By the way, guys, we don't know Bark. He did not ask us to sponsor this, none of that. I just saw it on my timeline and I was like, I need that free mint so bad, because if I miss this one, I definitely want to go get that free mint for sure. Because if this turns into 3, 4, 5 sold, that's a quick flip. You don't even have to put any profit into it.
Right.
Everything's all profit. You don't have to put any money into it. That's like the top notch way to do NFTs, guys. If you guys can do flips of free mints, that's the best. It's
Yeah.
honestly
No, for sure. That's one of those things we were talking about when we were talking about uh, passive income and just earning your crypto instead of buying
Man's
it.
over
You
here
find a free
connecting his
mint.
wallet.
You said what?
You're over here connecting your wallet for that
Yeah.
fucking.
Well, because I have to connect the wallet to get into the website. I think I'm trying
Yeah,
to.
yeah, no, but no, you don't. That's the website. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. There's
oh,
nothing
and
else.
then okay, I'm like, where do I click? Okay, here we go.
No, no, there's nothing else.
St. Peter. Okay, I just wanted to see what was on here. Check eligibility.
That's just to get the free mint, which is already passed. You're gonna get denied anyways. That's for the
Okay,
late.
okay, okay. Interesting website. Interesting website. Damn, five and a half sold, and they're probably gonna keep going, huh? They're
It's
probably
just
gonna
gonna
keep
keep
going.
going up. And that's crazy. There was people on there that were putting their NFTs for like 70 soul. I was like, whoever buys that shit for 70 soul, you're lucky as fuck, because that's
7,000 sold.
no 70 soul.
No, someone that got it listed for 7,000 right here. That's what I said right here.
Oh my
But
god.
they're tripping. A lot of people got them listed for whatever 500. But let's see, average price or top offer is 4.5. I guess average price is around 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
around it's like 4. It started off with 2 when it first minted out, and then now it's currently sitting at 5, which is absolutely insane, guys. If you got this as a free mint, that's free 5 soul right there.
yeah,
Free 5 soul, and it could keep going. And I know that a lot of these people are going to be holding until like they sell it for like, 40, 50 soul. And that's what I was talking. That's what I've been trying
yeah,
to tell people, like last time when I got my free mint from the Unicorn Fart Club, I made a quick 30 to 40 soul because I had two free mint NFTs, and
mhm.
one of them I sold for 10 soul, and the other one I sold for 30 soul. And I got it for free, guys.
Yeah.
So it's possible, guys. It's possible. I definitely look into it. There's free mints being launched all the time. Like I just said, there's one free mint today at 2 p.m. with Bark from the Digital Dogs. So definitely check that out. I don't know anything about his NFT project. I don't know what he's
You
doing.
said bark from digital dogs.
Yeah, if you just put Bark on X, I'm sure you'll find him.
Okay, let me look up digital dogs. Let's see.
I know a lot of people have a little hate on Bark for whatever reason, but I mean, you one thing I won't hate on him is he knows how to market his
Hmm.
stuff.
Yeah,
So he's kind of like the Jake Paul of crypto to me. A lot of people
really.
hate, but you can't deny that he's good at marketing.
Okay, this guy, he's right here chilling with Elon.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you keep going down, you'll see it. It'll be like a reminder right there.
okay, free mint.
Free mint.
Okay, NFTs are back. Shout out to Sir Peters for giving me a free mint. Okay, let's check out the website.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at. I don't even know what
Okay,
that's.
digital dogs.
But I don't think that's his NFT that he's launching.
Yeah,
Is
this
it?
one is already out because you could already buy this one. He's probably dropping a different NFT today. Let's see.
Right.
Go to the website, hit the whatever Find digital dogs.
It might have to do with something with the digital dogs. I'm not 100%.
Yeah, probably.
Obviously, he's been known for NFTs for a minute because he has a whole community of digital dogs. So, I mean, I don't blame him for launching another project, especially right now, NFTs being the talk of the town.
Yeah, for sure. Damn, I guess NFTs are gonna be making a huge comeback. We can see it. The money's flowing in. People are doing it.
Guys, I'm not kidding. And I've been saying this for the past 2 weeks. Nobody wants to listen to me. Nobody ever wants to listen to Stacy. And I'm always
Some people are
Stacy.
listening. Some
Right.
people are watching, listening. They're buying up all the digital dogs. They were
Well,
minting these Sir Manzanas. Sir
they're
Manzano.
manzanos. Manzana is apple in Spanish.
Yeah, that's an apple, right?
Yeah, it's an
Sir
apple.
Sir Manzana. Manzano.
Manzano. Because it's a boy. So
My bad.
manzano, but manzana is the actual word for apple in Spanish.
Okay, so they have. I'm looking right now. I don't really see much info on the
Yeah, I
mint.
don't know. I don't know what kind of project they're launching. I don't know what it is.
Right, right.
They didn't give too much information. They just said free NFT mint. So we'll see. We'll see what it is.
Yeah, could be something to look into. I'm definitely gonna look into it because it's what do you got to lose, right? It's a free mint. Might as well take a chance
Yeah, you guys know. And if you can make a quick 5 SOL from a free mint, count me in.
for sure.
You have
Ooh.
zero risk.
Yeah, like the risk is definitely zero. It says join a free mint, interact for a whitelist. That was 16 hours ago. I doubt he's gonna
It
actually
looks like it might be like a little clown or something, if I'm not mistaken. From
like
the
this. Yeah,
yeah,
it looks like it's probably what's the like doodles down
mm,
like a clown. Yeah, it reminds me of like I could it reminds me of doodles just from the color scheme of it and everything.
okay, okay,
So it could be like kind of similar to that art. I'm
interesting.
trying to find it. I'm trying to find. So they only announced it on Spaces, which I guess that makes it a little bit more interesting because I don't see it on the
Yeah,
timeline at all.
yeah. No, he didn't give much information, so we'll see what this project is about. But I definitely want to get that free mint. I don't care what anyone says about. I don't care what anyone thinks about Bark. It is what it is. He's a great marketer, and I'm gonna get that free mint because I want my free soul. I don't. I,
5 free sell for sure. Need that so you can get your Bugatti.
so I can get my Bugatti. Exactly. Who doesn't want a Bugatti? Look at that. Look at that Bugatti right there. That's the best Bugatti I've ever seen in my life.
Be
That's
meet meet
crazy
meet.
that freaking thing is called Bugatti.
Rod said crypto can't even give me one of those.
Dude,
Oh my
dude.
goodness.
It's probably like $400 for that freaking scooter.
It's probably 5 soul.
Yeah, there you go. My free 5 SOL from my NFT right there, guys. I'm gonna get myself a Bugatti finally. I've made it. I made it in life, guys. I've made it.
Get that Bugatti. So this is a part of the show where if you guys want us to talk about any coins, you guys want us to check out your project, you guys want to, shill in the comments, you could do it right now. We got 15 minutes left until we get out of here. We might even, we might have to cut it off early. Hey, if you guys want to engage with us right now is the time. Make sure you guys check out the Telegram groups, check out the Patreon, check out all the extra utilities and things that we brought for you guys and let us know what you guys think about the stream. And if also mainly if you guys need help with anything in this market, that's what we're here for, really, to help you guys out, especially if me or Stacy mentioned something that you guys don't know what we're talking about. Just come ask us. That's the
Right.
easiest way to do it. Come hit us up, let us know. We're pretty much here for everybody in the community. Have a good time and look at some of these coins. um Now I'm excited about free mints. I don't know. You got me excited about free mints. I'm about to just go around the market. Look on
Hey, I'm just here to give information. That's it.
look
I'm
on
just there to help you out. That's all I want. I want everybody to make money, honestly. And if we can make money on NFTs, why are you hating? Stop hating on NFTs and just out. That's it.
I think everybody was hating on NFTs at first, and then meme coins came out, and everyone's like, NFTs ain't so bad.
Yeah, but also, guys, don't just look at NFTs on Solana. Look at NFTs on BNB. Look at NFTs on ETH. Look at NFTs on Base. Look at NFTs on Polygon. There, dude, there's so many NFTs out there, and there's so many free mints happening
I was gonna
literally
say that, yeah.
today, tomorrow, next week. Money is free right now. If you
Yeah.
don't take the chance to get free money right now, you are dumb. I'm sorry to say it. You're
Yeah,
dumb.
I mean, yeah, don't be sorry. Go take it. Just say it. Take advantage of that free money. Base is one of the places where I noticed there's a lot of free NFTs and there's a lot of building going
Right.
on the base chain. So I'm just gonna show like how I would find some of these NFTs. So right now I'm on OpenSea. OpenSea and Magic Eden. I don't really use. I know Magic Eden is kind of like where you can do Solana, and a lot of people like Magic Eden, but I don't really use it that much because I wasn't
Well,
minting.
what I like about Magic Eden is that it
Mhm.
tells you the new projects that are about to be launched and they have free mints. That's
So
what I
there's
like about
yeah.
Magic Eden. OpenSea doesn't really tell you some of the free mints, but Magic Eden does. Like when you go and hover over a project and it says go to Launchpad, that
Uh-huh.
usually means that they have a free NFT, free mint going on very
Mhm.
soon. So that you want to check that out. When you go to Magic Eden and you hover off a project and it says Launchpad, it usually means that they're about to have a free mint. See,
Okay,
like
so
right
this one was
there. Mhm.
the MO ETH party. Yeah, this one was
Right,
free.
right. And obviously that one's done. So you guys gotta really be on it because that's another thing. Like we're all fighting against each other to try to get these free mints, and you gotta be fast enough.
See, this one's free right here. The mint fee is like what 0.009. I believe that's just to hold the thing. And then the
That's like
protocol
nothing,
fee is
guys.
like
I'm sure
0.00.
you
Yeah,
have
so it's like $5 in fees to get the free NFT for real.
I'm sure you
It's like
guys can afford $5 in fees to get 5 soul. So,
yeah,
uh,
but that's cool that you could just kind of come right here, pick a blockchain, and
right.
see all the mints. I think you can do something similar on OpenSea. Like, okay, here's OpenSea. I'm
Mhm.
on basis, and then you can click like all chains or whatever,
Right.
and you can see like the floor prices, whatever's trending and stuff like that. But I don't see like they have that the way of looking at it how Magic Eden does, where you can kind of select the free mints or whatever.
Yeah, I just think OpenSea has, it's more of the OG, and
Hmm.
I feel like they need to do a little bit more updates on their site to kind of, go along with modern of how modern crypto is right now. I think Magic Eden is a lot more modern. It's brand new, so that's why I feel like it's a lot more easier to navigate.
Okay, okay, I see what you're saying. It does. It is a lot more like OpenSea. I mean, they got a lot going on this homepage right here. Um, I'm just trying to do like discover. Yeah, Magic Eden is definitely a little bit easier to
Yeah.
navigate, but they're pretty similar. It's just Magic Eden does have the option to use Solana.
Right.
Um,
Exactly. So if you
and they
want
have
to
Say
stick
on
it with
there.
Solana, then stick with Solana. But guys, don't be afraid to go to other NFTs like Base, BNB or Polygon, Avalanche, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Like
if
look
you're
at
only on one chain, you're doing it wrong. I'm telling you right now.
yeah,
If you're siloed and keeping yourself to one chain, you are definitely doing it wrong.
right,
Um,
exactly.
I mean, unless you're on one chain and you're balling and you're having fun, But
Yeah,
like, if you're in crypto and you like crypto, like check out different chains, check out different ecosystems,
yeah,
be in different communities because they all got different things to offer,
right.
at different times as well.
Right. And at the end of the day, we're here to make money, right, guys? So why are you gonna deny money just because it's not on Solana? Like that sounds insane to me.
Dang, Pudgy Penguins are still 9 ETH.
Penguins will
So
forever be
Summers
like
go crazy.
top of their game. They're doing their thing. That's one project that they're doing their marketing hardcore and they're like no doubt about it.
Yeah, they're tearing it up. I ain't gonna lie. Quantum Cats is a good project on Bitcoin.
Quantum cats
Yeah,
on
it's probably the one of the most popular NFTs on Bitcoin. But right now,
Mhm.
it's like the floor price is 9K.
Can you show that on the screen?
Here.
Oh,
Can you see
interesting.
this? Yeah,
Yeah,
these quantum
I
cats right
like
here.
I like that little pink one with the yellow over there, right there.
This
No,
one
no, no, all the way down by the right next to the green one and the polka dot one to the left.
over
Go
here.
up, go up. Nope. Keep going right. Right. You missed it. You missed it.
This
Sorry.
one.
No, go down right there. Perfect. There you go.
This one 13K right here. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Where's it at? Where are we at? Come on, load.
That one looks pretty cool. If it
For some
loads,
reason,
yeah,
it's not loading.
it doesn't want to see us win.
It doesn't want to. Yeah, it doesn't want to load. But
That's
floor prices, yeah, 13K for these right here. I wonder what they got going on. Still in their ecosystem. I know this community has some like big Bitcoin players in it though. You probably get one of these and you'll be mingling with whales for sure. For sure.
there you
Which
go,
is one of
guys.
the reasons why people pay for this type of stuff, to get in those communities or whatever.
Right, right, right. No, that's honestly, guys. Telling you, go through the NFT trenches. Go through the NFT trenches and find out what projects you want to be part of. Find out what free mints are going on, or even projects that you can have a low amount of soul or BNB or whatever it is that you can purchase at the moment. Even if it's like $100, like $100 can turn into 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 really quickly in the NFT space. So definitely into it. Be cautious. Understand what the community is about, and buy something that you like. Don't do it just for the money. I'm telling you, NFTs don't work like meme coins. They do not
Yeah.
work like meme coins.
No, that's definitely true. That is definitely true. Now, since you guys don't got any questions for me, you guys don't got any questions for Stacy, make sure you guys go ahead and hit up our Telegram group. Let us know what's going on with you guys on this good Saturday. Let us know if you got any. Make sure you check out. Like I said, just come hit us up. We're here for y'all. Y'all think positive and positive things will happen. RIP